Welcome to the inaugural episode of And Tonight's Beer Is. Leave it to me to pick a beer that I have trouble pronouncing for our first beer. It is Dieu du Ciel's Route de Épices. It's a rye beer brewed up in Canada, Montreal to be exact. Uh, it is brewed with both black and green peppercorns. Um, Don't even need a bottle opener for this, but I use one because this one has a twist off option. Don't let the twist off scare you. It is a quality beer. On the episodes, I'll hope to cover some of my favorite beers and any rare beers or just oddly flavored beers, such as this with peppers, which is also one of my favorites for just being completely out there. There's two schools to thought on pouring beer. One is down the middle to create a lot of head, and the other is down the side to keep the head minimum and make sure you get everything in there. But I like to use the combination of the two, which I've read to be one of the better options because you don't get so much head that you can't fit the whole bottle in, but you get enough to really open up the flavors coming out. So you start off with the half pour and finish with the pour right down the middle. Still didn't get the whole bottle in, but hey, it's the first episode. As you can see, hopefully, it's kind of a dark amber pour, a little lighter than a cola, with a fairly large off-white head. I have no idea if this is still videoing because my screen shut down, but I guess it is. Okay. If you've ever had a beer with pepper in it before, it's probably been like Chipotle or something along those lines that's spicy, but this is actual black pepper and green pepper and smells like fresh cracked pepper. It tastes very peppery too, so if you don't like pepper, it's not the beer for you. But if you do, it's a very interesting beer, and I guess mostly it's malty to begin with. The rye doesn't show up as much as the pepper. The Route de Épices, which apparently shows up backwards on my screen, is French for spice route, and my wife pointed out to me that this must be Marco Polo, and there's his ship on top of his head, I believe, since he was famous for being involved in the spice route. This brewery puts out quite a few interesting beers. This being one of the lower alcohol content ones, so you can have it, and it's pretty much just slightly stronger than having a Budweiser, except a lot better tasting. There's a lot of caramel notes, a little bit of hints, I guess I would say, of cocoa, and then as it warms up a little bit, the pepper really starts to shine, and you can feel a little burn on the tongue and in the back of the throat, but it's never overpowering. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time completely reviewing the beers because this is just something I'm doing for fun. So, drink up. All right, see you again later.